Hello everyone. In the last video we have discussed the algorithm and the characteristics of algorithm, notations to write a algorithm. So what is algorithm? Algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve a particular problem. So algorithm is a one designing technique is used to write a program or to write a problem. Okay, it is just one designing technique. So here it has to satisfy some characteristics: input, output, definiteness, finiteness and effectiveness. So already we have discussed the characteristics. Now we will see some example, means how to write a algorithm. So according to some notations, here we will write the algorithm. So as you know, algorithm is a designing technique, okay, where we are using to write any programming language. So algorithm is a basic step of program. Okay, whenever we write any program in any programming language, so it helps to write a program. Okay, so here in the algorithm we use some English like words, simple English like words, so that we can implement in any programming language. So in this video we will just take two simple example so that you will understand, right? So the first example is a compute area of a circle. So always what you have to do before writing algorithm, before writing a problem, before writing a program, you have to understand that problem thoroughly. Means what the problem is actually, what are the instructions we have to use, what are the input outputs are contents. Okay, so what it has to process, right? So thoroughly you have to understand the problem. So first you should know what is the problem. So what is problem? Computing area of a circle. So you might be knowing the formula of a circle, that is area of circle. Area of circle is equal to pi r square. So you should know the value of pi. So the value of pi, that is constant value, 3.142, and r square, r means what? Radius. So here first you should understand what you know, what you don't know, and what you are going to process. Okay, so here we don't know anything, we just know the constant value, that is a pi 3.142. What we don't know? Input and output. So input we have to feed, input we have to give to the computer, it process, then it gives the result to the user, correct? So what we have to read here? Radius we have to read. So before that, in the first statement, I have written the name of the algorithm. So what is the name of the algorithm? Area of circle. Then in the second step, so in the square bracket I have written read the input. So whatever the statement I have written within the square bracket, these are nothing but explanatory note. Explanatory note means simply it describe what you are performing. Okay, in the next line, whether you are reading the input, whether you are processing, whether you are printing. Okay, just describe what you are performing, right? So what we are reading, what the input is in this problem? Radius is the input. So in the first step, just read radius. In step 2, in the comment I have written compute the area. So here in the processing, just we have to write area is equal to 3.142. 3.142 is the value of pi into radius into radius. So here radius into radius. Instead of radius, you can take any variable, that is r or rad, whatever you can take. It is a user choice. Okay. So after processing, in step 3, what you are doing? Printing the result, that is area of a circle. So area is a output variable where the value of the area is stored. And in the step 4, end of the algorithm and stop. Okay, so this is a simple algorithm. So here it just includes only 4 steps: read, process, print and stop. Okay, now we will see the analysis of this algorithm. So in the analysis, so just we assume input value of radius is 2. You can take any value and assign it to radius. So So here I have taken the radius value is 2. Okay, in step 2, to compute the area of circle, we are applying the formula, that is area of circle is equal to 3.142 into radius into radius, that is 3.142 into 2 into 2. So whatever the result you get, that is assigned to area. Okay, so the area of circle is what? 12.568. So that we are displaying in a step 3. The result, that is area is equal to 12.568. And finally in step 4, the algorithm will be terminated. Okay, so here in these steps you can see how this algorithm is performing, how this algorithm is analyzed step by step. In step 1, read the input value. In step 2, it processing. In step 3, it is printing. In step 4, it is terminating. Okay, so this is the analysis of the algorithm. You can also take some example and try to trace the algorithm, then you will understand the algorithm. Okay, now we will move to the next example, that is to find largest of two number, the largest between two numbers. Okay, so they have mentioned two numbers, means here we have to read two numbers, that two numbers we don't know, so we have to read those two numbers. Okay, so according to the notation, first what? Write the name of the algorithm, that is largest of two numbers. In step 1, so in step 1 what we are doing? Read the values of two numbers, that is read A and B. So you might be asked, so what every time you have to take A or B, or we can take other variable also, or you can take any variable, that is any alphabet, A, B, C, D, M, N, X, Y, any variable you can take, it is a user choice. Okay, so in step 2, compare A and B. So here we are printing the largest of two numbers. So here the condition we have given, if A is greater than B, greater than symbol you have to put between A and B. Then if the condition is correct, if the condition is satisfying, then in step 3 what it is printing? Print A is largest. Else means if the condition is not correct, if the condition is not satisfying, then it simply prints the next statement, that is B is largest, and stop. After printing either A or a B, then it has to stop. It will not print both the statement at a time, that is A is largest and B is largest. If you are printing like that, then your algorithm is wrong. It has to print only one statement at a time. So this is the algorithm to find the largest of two numbers. Now we will see the analysis of this algorithm. So in this, in step 1, read the input values A and B. So assume A is equal to 20 and B is equal to 10. You can take any values, okay, and compare A and B. So A is 20 and B is 10. So according to the condition, 20 is greater than 10. Yes, means the condition is satisfying. Then what it prints? A is larger. Else means if the condition is not satisfying, if the condition is not correct, in that case it prints B is larger. So here we will take another example. Assume A is equal to 10, assume B is equal to 40. So here according to the condition, that is A is greater than B, or a 10 is greater than 40 is not satisfying. So it does not print the first statement, it prints the second statement, that is else statement, B is larger. Okay, means either it is printing A is larger or a B is larger according to the condition what we have used in the algorithm. So after printing, finally it terminates. Okay, so try to trace the algorithm. You just take the some values and try to trace the algorithm. So initially you may get confused to write the algorithm, okay, but try to trace the algorithm and you will understand the algorithm. If you understand the algorithm, then you will definitely understand the problem. Okay, so now what you do, you just take one example, that is addition of a two number. Try to write the addition of two number and trace that algorithm. Okay, so in the next video we will discuss some more examples to write the algorithm. And notes also, you just write the algorithm, don't write the analysis of the algorithms, only write the algorithm, that is area of circle and the largest of two numbers. Only you write the algorithm, don't write the analysis of the algorithm. Okay, thank you. See you in the next video.